Hey guys, how's it going? So, we got a special update, and also this week's update should be the balance notes as well. So, this way we can cover everything tomorrow night pretty quickly, and also, we'll skim over the stuff that is in this. Mostly, I don't think we're going to have too much to go over, of this tomorrow. So, this should save us some time. Maybe talk about the new suit, by the way. That's the new suit coming. But first things first, we'll talk about the Hathaway Splash event. It's scheduled release in theaters May 7th. And this is going to be Golden Week in Japan. Technically, I guess it's after Golden Week. But yeah. So they're going to be releasing it then, which is going to be really cool. And they're also doing a collab event. So I'm guessing we might see some stuff in the... here we go. We will soon be having a celebration event to celebrate the release of the movie. Maybe we'll get some bonus stuff. Photo stand will be set up at base camp. And the Hathaway Pose. So this is the same thing they did with narrative. So we're getting Hathaway Pose. That'd be really cool. Be sure to take a celebratory photo with your battle friends. That'd be cool. We'll probably try to do something to celebrate that within the coming week. Probably when we do clan matches, something like that. Then we have the Pell Rider VG. It's going to be a general. So there you go. And here's what it does. So it's a damaged Pell Rider. A damaged Pell Rider that was repaired with Gelgoog parts. As you'll see, it looks like it has the Gelgoog Jaeger stuff, and I even guess those are the same spot guns kind of thing. Looks like it has the same missiles as the Freet Kai. It has two beam Naginatas. Like I said, it has the Gelgoog Jaeger beam rifle, and I'm missing something. It has something here. Okay, I guess it says bazookas and machine guns. So I guess it can use those. Like the base model, a high level of adaptability thanks to the abundant weaponry. In addition, the main ranged weapon can be replaced with Xeon-produced beam machine guns. Interesting. That's going to be cool. I wonder if you can use like something else, or maybe that's, I don't know. We'll see. Bazookas and machine guns. So you can change the equipment accordingly to your own strategy. Interesting. I really want to see what its alternate weapons are now. And it's got Hades, which will be kind of nice. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this suit. There it is with the Gelgoog Jaeger's beam rifle. So, it looks very funny firing it like that. Nice little downswing. That is the same. Yeah, that's the Gelgoog Jaegers. Okay. But yeah, they didn't really show any other weapons. For some reason, it just looks really small in that. Maybe that's just the difference in size. But overall, looks like it could be very aggressive and it has a crazy downswing. We'll really have to see how much defense it has and what cost it will be. Because that big, looks like it has some crazy offensive capabilities. If the Hades mode rather, hits it too hard, could be a little questionable to use. But I mean, it looks kind of fun, so we'll see how that goes over. Again, hopefully with this, they're doing some kind of event to give away more than just a pose, and we might get some actual kind of event suit going on, even though we kind of just did. Anyway. Moving on to the corrections based on the number of categories the enemy team is weak in. And so that's pretty much if you had like say 3+, I think is what it was from the previous patch notes. It was 3+ generals, you would end up getting a defensive boost if you were a raid. Well, they're still going to be waiting and they're going to keep playing around with balance and figure it out, and that'll be coming implementation at a future date. They still haven't decided on how they want to do that yet. Personally, at this point, if they're going to keep talking about it, if we don't get it by the end of next month, then I'd say they should just put it in, try it, and then if they don't think it's working, get rid of it, just take it away. I would be fine with that. I want them to, you know, try some more stuff out with some of their systems. I think that would be nice if they just put stuff in and take it away. Now I know a lot of a lot of players don't like when certain things get put in and taken away, but I feel certain things like this could be a thing that you can put in when you've kind of talked about it, if you present it in the right way. That way you're not like, hey, here's this cool thing, and then you rip it away from players. But the next thing here is the new mode, Brawl Match, which is going to be a free-for-all, where only one will reign supreme, take down foes, and steal their points. So the way this is going to work is pretty much they're saying there can only be one winner, and it's going to be a new mode. I'm going to go ahead and skip down here to the part where they talk about the schedule. So it's pretty much going to be on weekends, and it's going to be replacing mix-up, simple, and target shuffle in quick matches for a limited time, and other detailed information will be released at a later date. But essentially, it's going to be replacing those for weekend battles for now, and will be a permanent feature for the first month after release. Then I guess they're going to put everything back, and then it'll rotate through 4 different things. Will be weekend battles maybe. So that'll be really cool. Now let's actually look at some of the stuff they talk about here. Feature number 1. Again, there can only be one, so you pretty much got to get the highest score by the end of the game to win. All players will be launched at a distance from each other. But when they respawn, they can launch from any relay point. So you can see on the left side of the screen, you can see your rank and score information. Destroy enemy mobile suits and steal their scores. So pretty much you get the cost of the suit, the pilot cost, and 50% of their score that they've earned. So for instance, if you had this 3,000 here, what's that? Like another 450 plus a little bit more, like that. 450. What is that? 495. 400. Yeah, something like that. It's just over 500. Anyway, point being, let's just see the examples. There we go. Got the kill 600. So hang on. There's this over. That's very zoomed in. So he has 2,300 points, and then that's where the plus 653 comes from. On top of that, so 300 for the suit, and then you put, oh, okay, it said 353 is the 15% that you steal from them. Okay, that makes sense. So it does say score stolen, so you lose some of your score. Looks like is kind of how that works. That'll be pretty cool. The following score points will be awarded for assist. Mobile suit destruction assist. I was gonna say, what about people just waiting to steal kills, because they have an example here with supports, and that's kind of what I could see some snipers doing. 30% of the cost of the destroyed unit, and 5% of the score earned by the destroyed unit. Okay. So you kind of get an assist bonus. Now, therefore, you should prioritize the top players in the first 3 places who have the most scores. The left side of the screen, they'll be shown, and then you can see your score. When you capture an enemy unit on your radar, the score will be displayed. Find out which enemy you should target in addition. Wait. So you get out of your suit? That's weird. Oh, when you capture an enemy unit on your radar. Okay, never mind. Like when it's on your radar, you can actually see their score. Okay, that's what that's saying. Sorry, I was seeing captured and I was getting confused. But yeah, find out which enemy you should target. In addition, rank information will be displayed for the first 3 places, and the radar will also look different. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it looks like they have that little ring thing around it for the first 3 places. It's kind of cool. You kind of priority your targets based on that kind of ring. Feature number 3, the lower your score rank, the more powerful your mobile suit will become. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Although having a 15% bonus for being what looks to be 3rd place, that might be a little much. A little odd. But I guess that's just for an example. Hopefully it's not that much for just being in 3rd place, but that could be kind of crazy. So, kind of cool. Free to fight as you want. Don't be bound by team-specific strategies. In team fights, ignoring team coordination is not recommended. Okay, cool. Anyway, they're just talking about some random tactics you could use. General, you know, you got good survivability, medium range kind of thing. You got dodge roll. So general units would be kind of cool to use. Probably the most meta, I would think, is going to be general units. Raids, there's some raids that I think are going to be opportunistic raids. Some stealth raids for sure, because literally the only ones that are going to be seeing them are the anti-stealth suits, which there's going to be few and far between. So I could see stealth raids doing very well on this. Mainly, I would probably say Pixie, Nightseeker V. What am I missing? Is there any? The Desert Gogu would be a good one too. Support units I could see doing really awesome in this, because you can just play opportunistic, and while 2 people are fighting, you can literally damage them both, and then whoever kills who, you get an assist for. So you can play very opportunistic support kind of stuff. Positioning is going to be key, and knowing where everybody is and spawning is another thing. And then if there's a raid, they're probably going to be coming after you, so just be prepared for that, because then you definitely don't have anybody to help you at that point. So look out for that. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of general units, so support probably can work. I feel like we're going to see, like, this is a 10-person game. We're probably going to see like 8 generals, 1 raid, and 1 support. I feel like that's going to be a thing or something like that. But it'll be really cool to see what random things people pull out, especially since this is a quick match. It doesn't really matter too much, but I am curious to see if there is some kind of meta that kind of grows around this game mode. Definitely going to be trying it tomorrow night after the update for some community matches. So be sure to tune in and ask for a spot in those games. The tactics listed so far, the mobile suits are just examples. Yeah, okay, they're pretty much spotting function, so you can actually see the health bars. So you can, different from team battles in this rule, spotted enemy units information is not shared with team members. But with the enemy units, this can also be used to aggravate enemies on certain targets. Such as camera gun is slightly different from team battle. Oh, so wait, does it just go to everybody? That's kind of interesting. Tactics listed so far for each mobile suit category. So I guess you still could spot like some stealth raids then in that case. With say an Isaac. That'd be kind of funny. But what else we got? Okay. You know, raids, you can maneuver armor, jump out, hit things. Cool. Great things. Anyway, and then, like I said, we already covered this, but again, it'll be covering up the current mix-up simple and target shuffle weekend battles as a permanent 1 month for the first month quick match thing. And then I'm guessing they'll come back. I don't know exactly how they're going to change it after that, but for the next month, that's what they're going to be doing. Closing words. Although units such as the Jigen and the Gyaradoga from Char's Counterattack have been introduced, there are still titles and units that have not yet made an appearance. We have plans to keep adding more. We will continue to work on other new elements and improvements to make the game even better. The content introduced here is scheduled to be released on pretty much tomorrow night when this video is going up, including Brawl match. Please be sure to try it out. Oop. Awesome. Let's go. So, pretty hype. Wait, yes. After playing a Brawl match, please be careful not to attack your teammates with friendly fire in other matches. That's funny. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, cool. Pretty hype. Definitely curious to see how squishy this thing is. That's pretty much going to be the big deal, whether it's good or bad. I'm kind of expecting a low amount of health. But if they do it too bad, then it's kind of one of those things like the ground heavy is already really good at pretty much playing like a raid. This just feels like it's going to be more raid, and even though they show some good ranged options, curious to see how many good ranged options it actually has, and if it's going to be more of just set up a stagger and then go ham meleeing. So we'll have to see its modifiers for ranged and melee damage and see how much defense it has, because Hades will definitely make it a bit squishier, but you're probably going to want to pop it because probably first double dodge roll, and then second just gaining that extra damage is probably going to be insane. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you're interested in most out of this patch, or if you have a comment for everything. But yeah, that'll be it for this one, guys. Usual stuff in the description: Twitch, Twitter, Discord, stuff like that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!